All right, fam, we're going to take this loader here and we're going to move this Explorer into the shop and we're going to see if it'll run. And if it does run, we might do something with it. It's the one we towed from down south of Rock Springs here in the other video. And so we figured we'd do a will it run. It's complete. It looks like it may run. So we're going to do a little work to it, see if we can get it running. We're going to take you along. So here we go. So we're going to start a list of everything we need to see if this thing will run.
Dipstick to start with.
So Ray says we definitely need a dipstick.
Just check the oil so far.
Because somebody
All the caps and everything are missing.
Yeah, there's no...
Radiator cap, oil fill cap, dipstick, power steering cap, brake, master cylinder cap, all the caps were missing.
Did it ever get any kind of brakes, really?
Yeah, it was a soft pedal, but it got brakes.
So,
But to get it to start run, we need the dipstick just to check the oil. Because we want to make sure it's got oil in it and not water.
yeah. Even if it has water in it, we're still going to try it.
Yeah, but we would like to know. We got to add oil to it. I'm assuming it still has some oil in it.
Yeah. It's complete. I don't see nothing really messed up bad.
And nothing's, all the throttle body, all the wiring's still there. Throttle link is, nothing was really messed with it. Just somebody took the caps off of it.
Yep.
I don't see any reason why we can't throw a battery at it and some fuel at it. Get it to turn over at least.
Yeah. I bet the fuel pump's probably junk in it from sitting for...
Well, you probably got some starting fluid spray. Take this off.
But on the other hand, other things have surprised me. The truck we sold Robbie, that thing fired up after set out here for at least 10 years.
Yeah.
Went on to do burnouts.
Yeah. Of course, not much of that truck got used for that. The frame and cabin bed.
Yeah,
A
basically.
few other little pieces.
I think the doors are the same.
Yeah. Not much that drive, nothing in the drivetrain.
But it did drive 300 miles to Ephraim.
It did. Yep. You're used on that.
For 5 hours or whatever.
So I'm looking at pretty much a dipstick to check the oil. And then we could,
Yeah, you get a dipstick. I don't see nothing else that's too exciting.
nothing else is a necessity to turn it over and see if it starts. Now, if it starts and runs, we got some necessities.
What size motor is this thing? A 3.0 or a 4.0?
I'm not familiar with Ford, so I couldn't tell you.
4.0.
So,
They came in both flavors and they look similar. So I guess we can hop in the S10 and go run down a dipstick. I can't think of any of these that are up in the front or in the main yard here or in the west lot.
yep. Awesome.
Cool. Well, let's go on a trip.
We have video evidence of me working on a Ford.
He's happily working on a Ford. He's got plans while working on a Ford. He is repping a Chevy hat though.
Yes.
That's the only thing keeping you from breaking out in hives.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing will run. We'll process for a title for it. I'd like to get a hold of the people.
Yeah. Tell them they got it.
Yeah, and then we're going to do a YouTube video. Go rod this thing around. We're just going to drop the old Optima in there.
Yeah.
Might as well. I don't know if we'll be able to shut the hood with it in there, but it'll work. All right, fam. We got the ignition lock cylinder out, or what was left of the ignition lock cylinder, and I'll show you what it is. So it's this piece right here, and usually your key goes in the center, but we drilled that out when we were out there in the hills so we could turn the ignition and make it to where we could take it out of gear and steer it. We weren't worried about getting the lock cylinder all the way out at that time. So we went in, there's a little pin that holds it in, and then you pull that lock cylinder out and all the pieces out. And the lock cylinder has a little slot that goes into that slot with the gear, and that turns it when you turn the ignition switch. I'll show you here with the screwdriver. We'll leave that in the off position until we need it. And then we'll use a screwdriver to start it, or try and start it, crank it over, whatever it's going to do. We'll figure that out here in a minute. We did change the battery, and we did try and power it up. So we changed the battery and tried to power it up, and that didn't help, so we thought the battery might be dead, so we put a battery charger on it. And we realized that didn't help, so then we opened up the fuse box and realized there's no fuses or relays in it at all. It looks like Ray's got a handful of relays and fuses, or a handful of fuses. I think he's still got relays somewhere. And we're going to put them in. He took a picture of the fuse box we took them out of so we know what goes where. And so we're going to install them in the relay and fuse box power distribution center and try it again. So we'll bring you back when we get close. Well, we'll give it a little crank here and see what it does. I'm going to crank it just for a second. Maybe get my screwdriver in the hole. Well, it cranks, and I guess it probably doesn't have a fuel pump, but I mean, that's asking quite a bit after 13 years of sitting, so we'll take it. Seems like it's got compression. Sounds like it's got compression. Ray's going to hit it with a little ether. Yeah, I'm ready anytime you are. You can hit it with a little starting fluid and see what it does. Ready?
Go ahead. We're not getting spark.
All right, guys, we figured it out, and it took a little bit of work and a lot of playing with stuff, but we've learned a handful of things. One, it has an anti-theft system, and that is what's holding us out, or at least we think it is. It should be, might be, I don't know. But the best thing we can think of is to change the steering column to one with a key, and because this has got broken stuff on it anyways, or else I just put a key in it. But we're going to swap it out with another Explorer with a key and go from there. Hopefully that will solve our problem. So Ray's working on pulling this column out, figuring out what tools he needs, and then we're going to go hunt one down. We got a handful of Explorers, so we'll bring you along here in a minute. All right, guys, we made it out here in the yard, and we found the old Explorer that I used to drive around as a yard truck, and we're going to pull the column out of it and see if we can make that do some good. So this one actually did still run and drive, and it's probably in better shape than the other one, but we're trying to see if the other one will run. So we got to get down in there and disconnect the column, come in here and take the dash all apart and get this column out. All in search of a column with a key, and hopefully that will solve our anti-theft issues. And if not, then we'll look into it further. So we'll take you back when we get closer. All right, guys, we've done a lot. We've accomplished nothing so far. We might be winning now. So let me run you through what we got going. So what we got is we thought the security system was holding us out, so we went into the theft deterrent module and we bypassed it. And don't bother to ask how we did it because we're not even sure at this point. we pinned it out, we took care of all the wiring that should disable stuff for theft deterrent, hooked it all back together. There's a lot. Theft deterrent lights out. I think it pretty much bypassed the whole theft deterrent system, but it also does bypass the keyless entry and all that stuff like that. So it still didn't start. But the other thing we seen was that the tack wasn't moving when we crank it. And so basically we started checking into the crank position sensor and the wires were broke on it. So now we went and got a pigtail for the crank position sensor. And now we're getting ready to wire that in to see if that helps to get us some spark. So do we want to make any bets on whether that solved the problem?
Not betting on nothing.
It couldn't have made it any worse fixing the crank position sensor wires.
Nope. You want to turn that ignition to the on position?
Yep.
Spark.
Cool.
All right, I think we're ready to see if she's going to start.
I think the ignition's still on.
Should be.
Yeah.
It actually starts and looks pretty damn good. We're not starting in 13 years.
I almost kind of wonder if the fuel pump might have been working a little bit. It seemed to run longer than.
Yeah, I don't think it'd run underneath it that long. Get the mass airflow working again.
Maybe not. Can't push on that. See if there's any fuel.
There we go.
Nope. None. Here's the fuel pump after 13 years of sitting. It's probably shit. Not very good. But it did run. It did fire up. It ran quiet too. No lifter ticks or nothing. Yeah. That wasn't bad at all. Get in there, home.
It's not bad for running off ether.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all for running off ether.
No, I mean, thing ain't run in 13 years and didn't have no noises, no lifter ticks, nothing crazy.
No knocks, no rattles.
Huh?
It's worth putting a fuel pump in it.
I think they're like $50. I've done so many of them lately. I probably order one. Need a lift bay for that anyways. Clean out the fuel tank and
Yeah.
put some decent fuel in it.
But you know it runs.
Yeah, it makes spark.
We've learned how to bypass the anti-theft on these.
Yeah, that we will never, ever, ever use again.
I'd say never, but good chance of it.
How often do we work on like 95, 94 Rangers?
I don't work on this right here.
You stay out of the oval, huh?
Yeah, I stay out of the oven. But it was fun to fuck around with it and see if it will run.
Yeah, it was a big deal. Like,
Mess around with it, get it ran.
yeah, we learned a lot.
Yeah.
But you got a pretty good wiring background too, so pin outs and learning how to bypass it.
Once I found the wiring harness there, it was easy to bypass that.
Then we have a column in it with an ignition switch.
Yep, had to change the column, that's right.
I didn't have to, but it made it better.
Yeah, we were trying to get by the anti-theft by changing the column.
So now I just have to finish putting the column in and order up a fuel pump for it.
Yeah.
But it may be something worth at least getting running and driving, and then we'll figure out what to do with it. Jump it, drive it on 2 wheels,
Yeah.
give it away.
I have an idea what to do with it, but that's just more work on Ford.
Yeah. I think it might be more fun just to go tear it up and 2-wheel it.
Yeah, either way,
We can learn how to drive on 2 wheels with it.
it's something fun to do. Got on the lift, see if it's got a posi or weld those 5 gears or something.
Yeah.
You just kind of take out and beat up.
So I'd rather build something cool. I mean, this thing's got a great history, but
Yeah, it's the story.
it's still not very cool.
Yeah. The story's the only reason to do anything with it. Oh, leave it up to your viewers and see what they think.
Yeah, I'll do a poll in the community section
Yeah.
and decide what we're going to do with this thing. Should we fix it? Should we make an off-roader out of it? Should we make a 2-wheeler out of it? Should we jump it?
Get it running, drive it, take it out, Baja,
Yeah.
beat it out.
Yeah, finish it off. That may
Take
be
it
it.
back on where it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Drive it in and out.
Go up that canyon with it.
That'd be fun.
If I get my hands on some Tesh tires, I put some Tesh tires on it. Go see how far they go then.
I think that 4-inch lift off that Ranger would be cool on this.
Yep.
Then we'd have to put all windows in it and seats. And,
If we want to make it cool, for sure.
yeah,
If we just wanted to rally it.
yeah. I'm surprised it runs that smooth.
Yeah, it runs really well.
There was no lift detection startup, no knocks. I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's probably worth playing with a little bit. Just depends on how much playing with it we do. Or
I'll have you get inside and I'll run the ether, keep it running, and see if it has a, well, no, it's the shifter's not hooked up, you'd have to be underneath it.
yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Maybe tomorrow I can
Yeah.
put the column together.
Finish that out,
Yep,
test the transmission and other things.
yep. But at least it runs.
Yeah, after a day of working on a Ford.
A bunch of random stuff.
Yeah,
Well, I guess we'll figure out what we're gonna do with it.
yeah.
But we got it running. 13 years, still runs. Maybe the people want it back.
Yeah.
We got it out of there.
Call them up and tell them, hey, we're figuring out who it belonged to. And, well, I don't know why it was abandoned, but we got it and it's running now. You want it back?
I kind of don't mind the idea of jumping it or rallying it around. Yeah, Bajaing it around. Because after looking at all the other Explorers we got,
It's just an Explorer.
and it's not a very good one compared to the good ones. I have a hard time putting a lot of time and energy into it
It would need,
since we have way better ones.
yeah, it'd be a better one
I think YouTube would hate it if we're parting out nice ones
to build a junk one.
to build this one.
But just the story on this one is the only reason to do anything with this one.
Yeah. Well, if we changed all the doors and the hatch,
Put a sunroof in it.
yeah.
Rear seat or front seats for sure. Rear seat might be able to be survived. Just turn it an off-road truck. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think
Yeah. I don't know. We'll ask the community and the viewers what they think about it, and we'll put a poll up and
rally it or
see if it's
off-road it.
worthwhile.
Maybe we can get a couple of them together and do an off-road rally with them. Like
Yeah.
the 500 stuff.
Yeah. Or we could get Bill or somebody, or
Get some friends involved.
yeah, get some friends involved, and
See if we can put together a few beaters.
yep, do a beater race or beater challenge.
rally.
Yeah. I guess we could put together beaters and then go out on the Superior Poker Run next year.
Yeah. Yeah. Do a couple of the poker runs and off-road challenges.
Yeah,
That might be fun.
because we don't need windows or
No.
nothing crazy or a nice body. Just show up and maybe a little lift kit and some 31s or 33s.
Yeah. Oh, it takes the lift these.
I don't know if you don't care about
Yeah.
how it's wearing the tires. It's really easy. It's just keep going up with springs.
Yep.
But yeah, that might be a thing.
Might be an option.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe put a windshield in it just because eating bugs.
Get a sheet of plexiglass and just screw it.
Yeah.
If you're doing that, don't spend any money on it.
I got windshields.
Yeah.
We just need one without a big hole in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a thing. That'll be an option on the poll too, I think.
See what everybody thinks.
Yep.
See what they want to see.
Yeah, and it might be kind of fun to go do some poker runs, maybe with some friends with beaters.
Yeah.
Just be the guys that show up to these side-by-side poker runs with some kind of trash vehicle.
Recovering when they break down.
Yep, exactly.
Guaranteed recovery.
Yep. All right, well, I guess that's it for today on this thing. So I think we'll finish this up, and until the next video, thanks for watching.